So these last couple missions in 4 are honestly the most fun, and is really what they probably should have been doing with this entire game. Luckily with the next one, they kind of realized that, hey, we can make some more fun stuff in this style, and that's pretty much the majority of 4 Answer. But, yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
Let's confirm the mission. Akvavit's new behemoth, Sol Dios, is approaching Sing, Asia's largest colony. You are to intercept it. Sol Dios is likely the completed form of the prototype developed in the former GAE's Haida arsenal, and is equipped with a massive Kojima cannon and high-density primal armor. We've confirmed several of these models are crushing nearby colonies underfoot while converging on Sing. The Aspina colony has received a similar call for help. They've dispatched White Glint, a next for hire. Try to rendezvous and work together if possible. Those are your orders. The 2 of you can do this. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, so now it's time to team up with our old rival, or whatever the hell he's supposed to be, Joshua O'Brien. I'm going to be switching designs in between each of the missions just to save time, and also because they're all very different.
Enemy behemoth, Sol Dios, sighted. They're closing on Sing from 2 directions. White Glint is in charge of stopping the eastern contingent. You intercept the larger western squad. Take them all down. We're being hailed. It's White Glint. Opening a channel now.
This is White Glint. Hey, Raven. I've heard good things.
Energy spike detected. Opening shields to use the Sol Dios cannon. Take out the exposed cannon before it fires.
So there's a lot of big targeting problems with these things, but as soon as it opens the eye, then I need to start shooting into it with rockets. And once I've destroyed one, really the rest of them in the same formation will get blown up. But as you can see, it's smoking right now. I just need to wait for it to start shooting again.
Sol Dios disabled. It's going to explode. Get away from it! Is this a Kojima explosion? All primal armor and the blast radius are temporarily neutralized. Be careful.
Slow. Gotcha.
Sol Dios destroyed by White Glint. Amazing. He's overwhelming. Sol Dios destroyed. Explosion imminent. Get away! Status report. White Glint has successfully destroyed all Sol Dios units. Let's finish things up on our end, too.
See you around.
Also, if you try to fight these things close in, you see all those little energy laser cannons and machine guns and everything will start shooting at you. But if you stay here about like 500 meters out, then it's not a problem at all.
Soldios destroyed. Explosion imminent! Get away! All Soldios units defeated. Thanks for another successful mission. Good work. Please head back. Throwing everything away in order to protect what matters most. You and Joshua are a lot alike. Let's go home. I'm glad you're safe.
Remember that really tiny warehouse at the very beginning of the game? Well, we're going back to it.
Let's confirm the mission. Please eliminate Ray Leonard's next, Orleans. The Lynx is Anjou, the number 3 original. She's said to have taken down more Ravens than anyone else during the National Dismantlement War. Though currently working as a solo commando, her activities all follow a predictable pattern. She's purposefully luring enemy nests out. Orleans is armed with a unique high-output blade. Be extremely cautious when engaging in close-range combat. Those are your orders. You can't lose now.
Yep, so we're just gonna roll straight into the trap like a bunch of idiots instead of actually fighting around in the open where, I don't know, it would make a lot more sense. But, you know, I just work here, man. I just do what they tell me to.
Anatolia's mercenary. I hear you're quite good.
Objective sighted. Enemy next, Orleans. Take her down.
The other thing is she's got these flash rockets that will disable your fire control system for a short amount of time, so you get hit by those, and you're out for a little bit.
So you asked? Interesting. How you get there is unreal proud. Consider that my parting gift.
Orleans has gone silent. The mission was a success. Good work. Please head back. She looked like she was actually enjoying herself out there. I was so worried. I'm relieved that it was you who won. You should get some rest now. Sleep well, soldier.
Alright, so finishing that, we get her laser blade and then those flash rockets I told you about. Unfortunately, they're really hard to aim and they're not super good against computer-controlled opponents because a lot of times they can just aim incredibly well without the fire control system. March House of Police is easily my favorite mission in this entire game, and the hard mode one's even more fun.
Let's confirm the mission. You'll report to the former Peace City area to provide backup for allies engaging an enemy squad of super elite Nexts. There are 4 Nexts in total, and each Lynx is a top-numbered original. Be especially careful of number 1, Berlioz. Berlioz's record in battle is peerless. He's extremely flexible in his thinking, unusual among originals. He'll use parts made by any company to win, and no one can argue with the results. This mission is extremely dangerous. Fighting multiple necks simultaneously will undoubtedly prove your harshest challenge yet. Those are your orders. Don't die out there.
Luckily, we're actually going to be aided by 2 other necks. So we got Lionheart and Mito Oriel. But unfortunately, Mito is really, really light, and she'll probably get taken out first unless we go help her. So I'm going to try and save both of them. It's a little bit difficult to do, but we definitely need to go race across the map to get to Mito first because she's really light and she'll get taken out really easily. Also, she does way more damage, so I care more about her than Lionheart because Lionheart's AI is a little bit sketchy and he's not very good, even though he should be. For example, he actually refuses to fire both of his shoulder weapons at the same time, even though those are, I don't know, really good.
Combat is already underway. Get in there and provide backup for our allies. There are 4 enemy nexts. Our side is already down to 2. They have the obvious numerical advantage. Divide and conquer. I'm moving. Come back to us safely.
Leonhard, the cavalry's arrived.
You made it. Thanks for coming. Sorry, they've got us outnumbered. Let's get to it.
Enemy reinforcement sighted. It's Anatoliansburg.
Anatolia? All right. It's that fossil.
Don't get cocky. I hear he's a skilled soldier. It's Barry.
Here's our chance. I'm going in.
Alright, so we got Mito, and we already took out the most dangerous opponent, who was Zanny. I need to identify who's who. Okay, there's Berlioz. We'll get him next because PDAM is really bad and basically is useless.
I swear, I won't lose. Not yet. Not through yet. Is this it? I'm sorry. Finish this. It's for me.
Allied unit, noblesse oblige. Destroy.
Ow.
Destroy. 2 more. This is war. I've made my peace. All enemy next. Destroyed. You made it through. The mission was a success. Good work. Please head back. You were astounding out there. I can still barely believe it. All of this is so unfair to ask of you. Once this war is over, let's get away from all of this. You should get some rest now. Sleep well, soldier. Let's confirm the mission. Destroy Ray Leonard's central headquarters, Exaville. Exaville is an extremely unique structure. If you destroy the pillars, which are set in a fan shape around the facility, the whole thing should lose balance and come tumbling down. Ray Leonard's nexts have already been exterminated, but Exaville is likely still fortified with a tremendous amount of firepower. Don't get cocky. Those are your orders. This should finish everything.
Now with Aquavit basically dead, we're gonna go kill off Ray Leonard, and that should end the next, or whatever, Link's War.
Your objective is Ray Leonard's headquarters, Exaville. This is the last of them. Let's get to it. This is your final fight. Get through it and come home. Please.
Really should have just brought some grenades or laser
Shock
swords.
detected within Exaville's core facility. It's starting to fall. Get out of there. Exaville is falling. Mission accomplished. Ray Leonard is gone. When did things escalate to this? At least this is the end. You've done an excellent job. Please head back. We've received word from Emil. He says that Joshua was successful in destroying Aquavit, too. So this is the end of the Lynx War. So many people dead, and the environment is shambles. All for such selfish reasons. It might still be going on right now if not for you. You've done well. Thank you. Let's go home. Back to Anatolia.
Ray Leonard and Aquavit went down together. History's worst war yet came to a close, leaving the planet contaminated. It seemed that the companies were too busy picking up the pieces of the shattered order to wage war. Anatolia had accrued enough payment to survive for the time being. She requested a leave of absence for him, and I accepted. I suppose we were naive. The world exists in a continuous state of terror, convenient to its leaders' purposes.
Yep, nothing's ever really that easy, so let's go ahead and do the very last mission. Also, I'm not really sure why I'm taking my armored core out on vacation, but I'm not gonna think too hard about that one.
We've confirmed an unidentified craft approaching Anatolia. That's... Why is that armored core here? Stay back! Something's not right here!
Hey. I guess there's little need for words.
So that's Joshua O'Brien piloting that thing. He basically just went back and destroyed Anatolia because, well, he was hired to. Pretty much out of revenge from one of the companies, most likely Ray Leonard, but maybe Aquavit. And then basically Omer tells him, hey, take this experimental armored core, go blow up Anatolia. He's got a really powerful melee attack and a couple other things, so I need to be careful to not get too close to him. Also, that cannon's extremely powerful. You can see he'll stay still for a little bit when he's getting ready to fire that cannon. I think this shot is supposed to show that you're really sad and sort of lead into the fact that, well, basically you're going to take his AC's name and carry on his legacy, whatever that is. In any case, the guy who designed his AC is going to design you some really sweet parts, and then you'll get to look like a huge badass later. But we're actually not playing as his protagonist in the next one.
Hey, can you hear me? Thank you.
She took him and left Anatolia. I had no right to stop them, no words to keep them here. I'll stop my telling here. It isn't my place to speak of what happened after that.